My friends, today I want to speak to you about the primary race in which we are currently engaged and how I believe we should best go forward as the Pennsylvania Republican Party. While I'm speaking for myself, I'm also speaking for literally tens of thousands of my fellow Republicans all across the state and for scores of state committee people. Conventional wisdom is that our Republican state committees should make an endorsement as quickly as possible to unify the party and to beat Senator Casey. While I understand that view, it's my belief that an endorsement will divide us. I have great respect for members of the state committee and the role that they play. Many are my very personal friends. I've been a registered Republican for my entire life. I've been elected to the Pennsylvania State House 9 times, and I've run for governor. So I understand the process. But I believe a top-down state committee endorsement is not in keeping with the spirit of our party. In fact, I think it will actually hurt our ability to beat Bob Casey. And while I've sought the individual support of committee members, I've always believed a top-down party endorsement that tries to tell grassroots members of our party what to do would only alienate members of the Tea Party and broader freedom movement. It would sow division and make it harder for us to win in the fall. I want to tell you how the process works when the Pennsylvania GOP State Committee makes a formal endorsement. It goes like this. First, local county Republican chairmen are warned that only candidates endorsed by the state party can be recognized and be allowed to speak at official events such as dinners, endorsement meetings, candidate forums, and so forth. So if you're not the endorsed candidate, you're not given the opportunity to speak. Now that's not good for our party, and it's not right. Secondly, county chairs and party members are also warned that they should not circulate petitions for statewide candidates who have not been endorsed by the committee or distribute any materials for the candidates that have been endorsed by the Pennsylvania GOP. Now, this removes personal choice from local committee people and county chairs. This isn't good for growing our party, and it discourages participation on the local level, and that's not right. Now, thirdly, and finally, county chairs are warned to decline any promotional materials from non-endorsed candidates, even though they are Republicans in good standing and highly qualified. This is a wrong approach. There's a better way. The only thing these pressure tactics accomplish is to alienate the grassroots members of our party who identify with the principles of the freedom movement. They ultimately make it harder to elect a Republican U.S. Senator. The truth is, we want and need the support of our grassroots, our independents, and many conservative Democrats to achieve victory in the fall. Now, this type of top-down approach is also not in keeping with the historical openness of the Republican Party. We are the party of reform. We're the party of openness. We're the party of workable ideas and higher ideals. We win when we permit the freest and most open debate, and we win when our ideas are made known. We have nothing to fear from an open, transparent primary, and in fact, I know it will help us to bring thousands of new Republicans into our party. The cause of reform is something that I believe in. I've worked for reform during my entire legislative career, and the time for additional reform is now. This fall, we need a clear Reagan conservative working to expose Senator Casey's disastrous economic record, and that's what I will provide as our GOP nominee. So there you have it. If you agree with me, I hope that you'll join me, scores of state committee people from across the state, and tens of thousands of grassroots voters today, and go to a website we've set up called DearMrGleason.com. That's DearMrGleason.com. Please go there and sign the petition. Tell Chairman Gleason and the entire GOP State Committee that we should let the voters choose who should face Bob Casey when they vote in the primary this April. This choice is too important to be forced on the voters by the GOP establishment. Let's have a primary of free choice. Then let's build the organization that can defeat Bob Casey and Barack Obama in the fall. Thank you for your time. I look forward to seeing you on the campaign trail.